Y'all, welcome back to another episode of Juice with the Fours. Because it's time to juice with the fours. Juice with the fours. Y'all, I had to come in with a little record beat kind of vibe. But y'all, it is time to get it on and juicing. So, this right here is a yellow watermelon. Let me show you the sticker because we're going to talk about it. Code 4341. Sarah's Homegrown. Got it from a store. And then I got a seeded red, code 4031. And I'm going to talk to you about the importance of these codes. All right. So I'm going to talk to you about the importance of these codes. But before we dive too into it, I want you to know that I'm really excited about juicing these. I don't know if this yellow has seeds in it or not. The last episode I told y'all about, we talked about seedless versus seeded watermelon. So I'm really excited to cut this in, see how it tastes, and if it actually has the seeds. But we're going to also talk about the differences between the red watermelon and the yellow watermelon, the nutritional benefits, especially for conditions like endometriosis, adenomyosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and fibroids. All right, so I'm no longer on my juicing detox, my liquid detox, but y'all know I absolutely love juicing as a tool on my healing journey because it has provided me with so many benefits like lighter periods, less painful bowel movements, helping me with bloating, gives me good energy, just to name a few. But also, y'all, I am doing a free training. And if you want to attend, drop HEAL in the comments, HEAL. Not really during the live stream, but after the video is posted so I can comment the link for you. But I also pin it at the top. That's what I do. I'll pin it at the top of the video, but make sure you comment and come back. So let's get into this thing, y'all. Let's get into it. Type watermelon in the comments if you like watermelon. Type watermelon in the comments if you like. I gotta check the vibes, check the climate, just so I know who is in here ready to get it on and pop in. Talk to me. What's up, oh shoot? What's up, oh shoot? This is a nice yellow. I do not see any seeds yet, y'all. Uh-oh, y'all. I just cut it and Spencer just stood up. Not as sweet as the red. Not as sweet as the red, just quite yet. Getting a little deeper in color. Spencer, you're not supposed to have any of these right now. That piece was sweeter. That piece was sweeter. Okay. So let's get into this, y'all, with the yellow. Let's get into it because I want y'all to know about the yellow. So first of all, y'all, the yellow was 4341. Haven't seen the seeds just quite yet, but 4341, that means that it is conventionally grown. So 4-digit code starting with the 4, that means it is conventionally grown. 5 digits starting with the 9, and I told y'all about this before. 5 digits starting with the 9 means that it is organically grown. All right, and then a 5-digit code starting with the 8. Starting with the 8 means it's not great. Avoid it at all costs because it's genetically modified. I'll say it again. If it starts with an 8, it ain't great. Avoid it at all costs. All right. That's what I need you to do. If it starts with an 8, avoid it at all costs. It is not great. Starts with an 8, it ain't great. Why? Genetically modified. So don't go with that. So I just wanted y'all to know that first and foremost. All right. That's just what I want you to know. So 9, organically grown. starts with a 4 and it's 4 digit codes, conventionally grown. But if it starts with an 8 and it's 5 digit, it's genetically modified. So let's get into it about the yellows, because in case you weren't here last week, yellows have that beta carotene in it. I had yellow and orange last week. They were seedless, and I told you about the importance of, if that is what you have access to, it is very beneficial to utilize the seedless and mix in the seeded to help, and not just be all seedless. All right, to layer it in. So if that's all you can afford, if that's all you have access to, you still get benefits from the seedless, but make sure you get in some seeded to balance it all out and not just do a whole bunch of seedless long term. All right, so beta carotene is really great for eyes. So people who want to have really good eye health or have eye health issues, consider getting some yellow watermelon. All right, get some good yellow watermelon. Also, yellow is really good for your immune system. All right, so for immunity, whenever you're feeling a little sick or you want some good immunity boosting foods, the yellow. All right, the yellow. The closer you get into it, the sweeter it is. The sweeter it is. But it is lower in sugar than the red. And it's gentle for people with sensitive digestion issues. And they kind of say it's more like melon honey light, not sweet honey light, but melon honey light. And it's the yellow. Very much so good with the yellow. Definitely a different vibe, especially if you want variety. So there's a lot of people who kind of like to do like a watermelon cleanse. And so if you want a variety on the watermelon cleanse, whether you're eating it, you're juicing it, it's good to get a good variety. And it's different benefits as well. Let's see. Is the yellow sweeter than the red? It is not sweeter than the red. It is not. I can't wait to try this red and see how sweet it is, because I haven't had any really good sweet reds just quite yet. It ain't great. Got it. Is not. So avoid the 8-digit codes as much as possible. Eyesight yellow as well as immunity. All right, immunity. So let's get ready, y'all. Let's go ahead and start juicing this now that we done talked a little bit about the yellow, so we can get into the red. And you can see that there's some in here, but not a lot. I see the white seeds, but I don't see the black seeds. And the seeds have nutritional benefits. Once we cut open this red ones, we should be able to see the more black seeded seeds of the watermelon. So then we'll be able to talk about those benefits. But y'all, watermelon, if you're on a detox, is really, really good. 92% water, deeply hydrating, really good in the summertime. So if you're having issues staying hydrated, you don't like water like that, and you want some flavor, and you're not talking about that good old school Kool-Aid flavor, you want something that's going to be nutritionally beneficial for you, your body, taste good, be a good vibe, watermelon is a good choice. All right. It's also high in citrulline, which helps supports kidney and liver detox and function. So if you want to really make sure you're addressing your kidneys and your liver, watermelon's a good choice for that as well. It helps flush out your lymphatic system, y'all. The lymphatic system opens up your detox pathways, and it makes things flush out and work, and you want to get it moving through you. So you want to make sure you're walking or doing some form of movement that you enjoy, but you also want to make sure that you're flushing out your lymphatic system. I want to get more into dry brushing to move as well. Lymphatic massages is a good way to get that lymphatic system moving too. But watermelon also cools internal inflammation. So most chronic conditions are heavily rooted in inflammation. So watermelon definitely helps with inflammation, especially during the summertime when watermelon is definitely in season. All right, bloating. Who wants the unnecessary big stomach, swollen stomach? If you're constipated, this helps you get those bowels flowing and going. All right. And then it also supports your reproductive organs and your hormonal reset. So it helps with that as well. You might say, should I eat it or should I drink the watermelon juice? Well, yeah, juicing helps the nutrients get into your body a lot faster. All right. It goes straight into the bloodstream, which means it's instant hydration, nutrients, and energy. And it's helpful for days when your appetite is low and you're just not craving a lot. So it's really good for craving cellular nourishment. So it helps you get to the cellular level, but it's just really easy on digestion. So according to like maybe if you're eating the watermelon or you're eating your fruits versus juicing them or putting them in a smoothie, you're not going to be able to get it in your system. Your body won't receive it as fast when you juice. So you're really just flooding it with your nutrients. And so that's a big thing. So not juice the poop. Yes, if you need to go, it's going to help you flow. Okay. It's going to help you flow. So remember, y'all, this yellow watermelon was conventionally grown. It is not organic, and it's definitely not genetically modified. All right. I saw someone post a yellow one, and I was just like, ooh, where did you get that from? And they said the grocery store name, and so I tried it out and I was looking for it, and I know it said may have seeds. Whoa! Nigga Spencer coming running, y'all, thinking he about to catch something. Catch me slipping. Yes. I got y'all. Hold on. I actually need to get out my lime and ginger. Because I think that I am gonna need it, because the thing about watermelon is that it comes out of the juicer so fast that I rarely have enough time. By the time I chop it up and throw it in the large, shoot. It be on it, y'all. I can't work faster than the Nama J2 sometimes, even with the large suit. Y'all, I am using the Nama J2. I absolutely love it. It was a great investment for my wellness journey. I've had it for over 2 years. I love the large shoot. I love the simplicity of it. I love that I can easily put it together and break it down. I love that it's easy to clean. And so I don't like a whole bunch of kitchen gadgets and products that make me feel overwhelmed. And so this Nama J2 was perfect for me. I actually did do some research. I don't remember all of the different ones I compared it to before I made my choice. So I'm really glad that I got it. Once I got the juicer and I started juicing, me and my mom started juicing, that's when I also embraced a plant-based lifestyle. I called it Peskegan, where I was already dairy-free, but I was still consuming seafood like salmon, tuna, and I still had just a little bit of gluten. I was already starting to make transitions with limiting gluten. And so I was working on that as well. But once I started juicing, I started feeling so much better. My periods got better. I was like, ooh, loving this. Let me be more intentional. Let me dive into it. And so that is how I've been kind of vibrating since then. So that's how powerful juicing has been for me. It's been very beneficial and powerful for others as well. And I love seeing people really get into it, really start to find out what their favorite juice combinations are, and then keeping it simple. Yeah, when we first started, we were not keeping it simple. We were throwing a whole bunch of different ingredients in the juicer, things we were seeing online, different recipes. It was very expensive. So those people who say, oh, juicing is so expensive, it sure can be. It sure can be expensive. Or you can simplify your journey and really get intentional with what you want to provide your body with in regards to the nutrients. So you start being intentional on your ingredients. And yeah, one ingredient is good. You see, we're pretty much doing one ingredient with the watermelon. We will add lime and ginger. I always add lime and ginger. Hopefully I have some lime and ginger. I do have lime. I don't know if I have ginger. But one ingredient, main ingredient, you can have two, a vegetable and a fruit, maybe two fruit and a veggie. But it's really being intentional on what that fruit and that vegetable provides you in regards to nutrients. As a matter of fact, let me show y'all something, because I created this plant-based alternative guide because I wanted people to be more empowered with their decisions and understand what they're getting from their foods, not just a level of comfort and tasty deliciousness. All right. And so I created this plant-based alternative guide, and it really breaks down the nutritional benefits that you get out of fruits, that you get out of vegetables, that you get out of your whole grain. So you're eating with more intention, where you're getting your protein from. All right, is a common question. And so here are some plant-based protein options that people throw in their sauces, their dressings, their smoothies. They add on top of their salads, ingredients. Like there's so many different ways. And then your healthy fats. All right, the benefits of those, your herbs and spices when you're cooking, what you're shaking on your food to give it flavor, but also functional nutritional benefits. All right, some different beverages. And then you have your juice recipes. You have some smoothie recipes. Then you have some meal options. So you have a good empowered plate. And all of these are just ideas, inspiration. So you can go through this, see the functional nutritional benefits, but most importantly, create your own experience, because our taste buds are going to be totally different, but it gives you an idea of how you can be healing with intention. Y'all see I'm getting a little yellow watermelon on the red watermelon. Yeah, I think we're going to need some more room. How many glasses of yellow juice do you think we will get? How many glasses? Let's go with, I'm going to go with the 32 ounce. So I typically do 24 ounces, but when I took the juice prep on the road, I found some 32 ounce glass jars. So let me know, how many glass jars do you think I will get from this one yellow watermelon juice? Talk to me. And if you want to get that plant-based alternative guide, the link is in the show notes. The link is in the show notes. Now let me go pull out at least a lime. I'm not quite sure. I don't think I bought any ginger. Y'all, a lime is very alkalizing. Very boosts the nutritional benefits in the juice as well. This lime is juicy. And you do not have to peel your produce. The Namaje2 is powerful enough. I just prefer to do that. That's just my preference. There's still nutritional benefits in the skin, the rinds. Last time I gave my rinds to my cousin who has a garden. So it's a part of like the food compost. And so that was a really good vibe for me. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I know that's right. Oh, shoot. Simplify me. Simplify me. Simplify me. 7 jars. All right. 7 jars. 7 jars. Okay. I see another question. Difference in white seeds versus the black seeds. So, the black seeds, like this red watermelon is going to be, they're naturally occurring in the seeded watermelon. They have zinc, magnesium, iron, protein, healthy fats, all of that from the seeds. So each seeds, especially if you're eating the watermelon whole, but also you saw we put the seeds in the juice. But each of seeds, very nutritional benefits. They can be sprouted and eaten. I saw someone take the black seeds from the watermelon and make like a cookie for their toddler. So they used the watermelon seeds as a flour and blended it up. But they are also a sign that this watermelon is naturally grown and not hybrid or hybridized like the seedless. And they're kind of preferred for those who are focusing on a whole body detox or your womb healing or hormonal imbalances. You want the seeded ones. You want the black seeds. And the white seeds are kind of just like a sign that they're immature seeds. So they're kind of undeveloped seeds. They're not harmful, but they're not nutrient dense like the black seeds. Often in the seedless or hybrid watermelons is where you're going to find those white seeds. And they may signal genetic modification or hybridization, which means it really depends on the grower of the watermelon and the code. And remember, for this yellow, we had the code 4341, which means they are conventionally grown. It also said it is Sarah's Homegrown. So it gave me a little bit more information about the grower on that code. But watermelon with only white seeds may lack the full energetic and nutritional potency of the seeded varieties of watermelon to compare. So that was a really good question. And I hope you found it beneficial. All right. You're welcome. Thank you for coming and vibing with me. So y'all, we are done with the yellow. Someone said 7. I think All Shoot said 7 jars on the yellow. On the yellow watermelon. I feel like we won't be able to get all of this in here. Ooh. Y'all, I wasn't even straining it. Let's see. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We got it. All right, let's give this a stir. And y'all can't really see it because this seeded one. There we go. Change out your Kool-Aid pitcher for a juice pitcher, baby. All right. Do it for your life. So we're going to get our swirl on. No stir, but a swirl. And we get 7 jars. 7 jars is what we were told. I don't think we're going to get 7 jars. I think we're going to get 6 jars. Drop it in the comments. And y'all, while you are dropping in the comments to see how many 32-ounce glass jars this one yellow watermelon that was conventionally grown. And if you're just tuning in, make sure you catch the beginning. We talked about the codes, the PLU codes, to know about your produce, how it was grown. There we go. Hold on, I want you to be able to see it. Again, these are 32-ounce jars. We typically do 24-ounce jars. That's what I typically purchase. If you want to know about my juice products, you can always comment products. If you're catching the replay, and I will drop the link to my Google Doc where I'm always adding my products to, so you can see it and get yours as well. It'll also help support the channel. And speaking about supporting the channel, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe and that notification bell. If you're watching on Facebook, slide over to YouTube and give the Wellness with Jovonnie a good subscribe and like the live and comment and let me know that you are now subscribed. If you already subscribed and you're watching the live, type vibe. Thank you for vibing with me and letting the algorithm know that Wellness with Jovonnie is providing some good vibes and value. Y'all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only got 5. I was wrong. Our shoe was wrong. 5 32-ounce jars. We were probably a little off because we're used to the 24-ounce jars, but 5 32-ounce jars, y'all. Some people just try to get in like 12 to 16 ounces of juice a day. So clearly, this could be 2 days worth of juice for somebody. I typically like to get in at least 12. These metal tops that you see me putting on, you do not want to use these regularly. So if they came with your jars and you haven't brought your BPA-free tops, let me know because I got those too. And since these are different jars that I just bought, I don't have this size jar yet for the tops. So I will be ordering some of these small ones because the other ones I have are the wide mouth tops. But you do not want to use these metal tops. The rust is not good. So once the liquid gets to it, it could cause some problems. All right. So we have 5 32-ounce yellow meat watermelon, conventionally grown. Let's get this rinsed out and get ready for the next one and see how the red compares. And I'll tell you about the benefits of the red, and then we'll do a quick pop quiz just so I know that you know about the benefits of yellow and red watermelon. So you're eating, drinking, and vibing with a purpose. All right, 5 32-ounce. You're welcome. 5 32-ounce. And now let's get Big Red out here, ready to juice. I also bought 2 more. So I got another yellow and I got another red. So I can also utilize those for eating them whole. And I will also let you know about those benefits about eating them whole versus juicing. All right? Versus juicing. Versus juicing. Let's get into it. This video right here. All right, y'all. I don't know about this one. It's a longer one, not as fat, kind of heavy. So I don't know how much juice we're going to get into the red. All right. And so the red, the SKU was 4031. Let me show you this. Seeded watermelon 4301. All right. This watermelon, the red watermelon, is anti-C word. All right, anti-C word. The can, then the sir. All right, so it helps. Ooh, yeah. It even smells different. Also really good for heart health. All right, also really good for heart health. That piece wasn't as sweet. Was not as sweet. And I think they say like here we go with the seeds, y'all. Remember, the black seeds are rich in zinc, magnesium, iron. They support your womb health. Are great for detox. All right, great for detox. So eat your seeds. Eat your seeds, y'all. Let's see. I don't know. I saw this thing where they say like the rounder watermelon are usually the sweeter ones. Y'all see how long this one is? Can y'all see this? This one is supposed to be higher in natural sugars, y'all. All right, higher in natural sugars. We'll make sure y'all can see it really good. Yeah, y'all can. I think the other red that I have is also, I think it's rounder. Let me see. Yeah, it's not as long. But this one is definitely not as sweet. And I was hoping for a good sweet one. I have not gotten a real good sweet one yet this summer. Have not. Let me know. It's juicy though. It just got me. Let me know in the comments if you have gotten a hold of a real good sweet red seeded watermelon this year. All right, let me know. A good sweet red juicy watermelon. Let me know if you have. And we probably need to do that one next. Is the different, looking at, I think it's like the different lines on the watermelon, how close or far away they are, the shape of them, to better give us insights on the watermelon, to better pick them out or go after what it is we're going for. Like if you're going for juicing it, if you're going for eating it, so you want one that's nice and flavorful and naturally sweet, I think that's a good vibe too. Yeah, I did my first free training on Sunday. I had an absolute blast. So I want to invite you to attend the free training. Come by with me. We're talking about stop pushing through pain and reclaiming your energy naturally. So let me know. Make sure you drop heal in the comments and I will send the link to you so you can register and come to the free training. I would love for you to come by with me. And let's really figure out how we can do these things naturally and through lifestyle changes. But also, y'all, I am thinking about doing a monthly juicing workshop. I want people to be able to apply or utilize the tool of juicing to help them with their healing journey, to help their families with their healing journey. We typically choose what we want to drink every single day. Is the drink of choice that you're choosing benefiting you, supporting your body, giving your body what it needs, as well as it being delicious, good for you, and good to you? That is the question. Is what you're choosing to drink every single day benefiting your body, your life, in some way, shape, form, or fashion? So I'm thinking about doing a monthly juice workshop, not just to show you what I'm juicing because of where I am in my journey or what I'm healing in my body, but what do you need? If you have any chronic conditions, whether it be chronic kidney disease, pancreatitis, nephrotic syndrome, high blood pressure, diabetes, endometriosis, adenomyosis, fibroids, whatever you are addressing that's going on in your body, hormonal imbalances, painful periods, bloating, craving foods that aren't good for you, that you really just need to leave alone. Like, what is it? Reducing unwanted weight, maintaining healthy weight. I just want you to come by with me. I'm thinking about it. Buy with me. Let's figure out what fruits, vegetable combinations are ideal for you. How can you really simplify this journey? to make it beneficial for you, make it beneficial for your loved ones that you want to help support. Maybe no one has any health issues and you want to prevent any, and you want to just live with better intention and have a healthier life. Maybe that's what you want to do. So I'm thinking about doing a monthly workshop, offering a monthly workshop. Not quite sure if people are interested in like an actual juicing community where it's all about juicing. Maybe it's just a workshop to help people adopt the habit of juicing, to utilize the tool, understand the importance of juicing as a tool. It doesn't cure anything, but it definitely addresses the healing journey because it helps reduce so many different symptoms and signals because of the nutritional benefit. So maybe you come and you learn and you get an idea of what juicing could look like for you as a healing ritual for yourself. Maybe that's what it is. And it's a different vibe every month. Or maybe it's a community. Maybe we have a community vibe and it's just about juicing as a tool where we're sharing recipes and doing different maybe juice cleanses and detoxes and seeing the benefits, tracking the journey, embracing the tool of juicing. Not quite sure, but I need y'all to let me know. So let me know in the comments what you feel like you would need or what would best support you in regards to juicing. Is it a juicing community? Is it just a workshop where you get to learn a little bit more about the benefits of juicing and getting support from someone like me who's gone through the functional nutrition education as well as a juicing program to understand the benefits of juicing, how to combine fruits, vegetables, what to be mindful of on your journey to help guide you, support you, if it is something that you would like or need. So make sure in the comments you let me know. Let me know about it. I think I'll make a video and put it on all social media platforms to get some insight. But I was thinking about that before I went live today. So let me know. Y'all, we get more juice in this red than we did in the yellow. I do not think we're going to make it. We still got one more flow. One more flow left to go. And I think we're going to do the 24-ounce jars for the red. So let me know how many jars you think we're going to get for the red. Now for the red, I'm thinking, look at this. I'm thinking, I'm going to say, I'm going to say 7. I'm going to say 7 jars, 24-ounce jars for the red. Remember, y'all, I always like to add 1 lime, 1 ginger to each one of my juices. The ginger for the anti-inflammatory properties, the lime for the alkalizing properties. It has to be unleashed into the juice. Even if I say I'm doing a mono fruit like I am right now, just watermelon, I always add lime and ginger. It's just my thing. Just my thing for the nutritional benefits. I see the lime coming through. There you go. So what y'all think? What y'all think about the juicing vibes, y'all? What are you thinking about the juicing vibes? The monthly juice workshop. I'm gonna pour just a little out. And then we're gonna kind of mix it back in because we want to be able to get the lime that came. The lime that came through. is it for us, y'all. Almost poured it straight through. And you do not have to strain it if you don't want to. I just like to strain mine as much as possible, depending on the fruit or vegetable. I know, like, sometimes when I love apples. So when I juice apples, I get a good bit of pulp when I strain it. Sometimes the pineapple. Not sure about the celery. And I may get a little from the cucumbers, but not a lot. Little for the cucumbers, but not a lot. So this one has the lime all in it. So I am going to pour some in this one. I'm going to add these back in and see if I can get some lime action. Just to see. Just to see, just to see, just to see. And because it was so much juice, I could have added more lime. It's up to you. So if you're a real limey person and you really like the vibe of lime, you could definitely do more if that's your vibe. If you're a ginger person, you can always add more. I know some people, when I take it into community fairs and have them try it out, they talk about how much they enjoy ginger. They can just eat ginger straight off, and then other people are nervous about trying the juice because they know a little lime and ginger is in it. More the ginger than anything. They don't like the burn, which I completely understand. Which is why I don't add a lot to it, just enough to get the nutritional benefits. Uh-oh, y'all, we at 5. I think I'm going down again. Looks like we're going to end up getting 6. Yep. We got 6. Now, if you want to freeze these, and that's a part of my Empowered Reset program that I have. There's a 5-day juicing program offer. 3, 6. Yep, 6. And within that program, it talks about how to store your juices if you want to freeze them. So if you're somebody who batch juice preps and likes to batch juice prep like me, like I only want to juice once a week and call it a day. And y'all see, I could have ended with the yellow, and that would have been it. Didn't have to juice anymore for the whole week. And again, remember the yellow were 32-ounce jars. And some people just try to get into 12 or 16. My goal is 24. So I have more than enough, almost twice for some people of a serving of juice. And remember, just because you're drinking juice, it's just starting your day off with a juice to get in that easy digestion, functional nutrition, flooding your body at the start of your day. And then hopefully, after getting in some really good juice to help reduce pain, bloating, get your energy up, you're choosing other food to complement what you're flooding in your body. So here we go, y'all. Here's our reds. Here's our yellows. There we go. We got 5 yellows, 6 red. That's what we juiced today in less than 45 minutes. I could freeze some of these and then have them. This could be 2 weeks worth of juice right here, y'all. 2 weeks worth of juice right here. And this is probably what, $20? You heard me. $20 worth of products. 1 yellow, 1 red watermelon. Yep, maybe $20. And you got 2 weeks. But remember, if you are freezing them, you need to save about 2 inches from the top. So don't fill it all the way up. Make sure you have about 2 inches, so you 2 inches, so you can put them in the freezer. So when it expands, you don't have no issues. But y'all, it's your Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach Jovonnie, host of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. Today, episode 95, I believe, dropped. So go check out the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. It is on every podcast distribution platform. Make sure you give the show a rating and a follow. But if you're listening on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Yes, yes. Drop HEAL in the comments if you're going to pull up for the free training. You're interested in learning more about reducing your pain and increasing your energy on the free training. And if you're interested in me launching some form of a monthly juice session, let me know in the comments that you're interested. You can comment the word juice, and I'm asking you what you're looking for. What would be most valuable to you? All right, y'all, I love you. I appreciate you. But most importantly, thanks for vibing with me, y'all.